about this, and it's not even a joke anymore at this point, but I could be on the street playing basketball, and a bum could walk by, a bum, and I wouldn't give a bum the ball in the first place. But let's say I did give the bum a basketball. What is the first thing that a bum is going to do when they have a hoop and a ball? What is the first thing, besides maybe dribble one time, is they're going to shoot. They're going to shoot the ball. And we have a guy who's the second scorer on our team, and he does not shoot. Even a bum. All right?
My mind, I'm done. 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 I'm done.
Yeah, my way, I'ma do it my way. Woo! My way, I'ma do it my way.
What is up, everybody, and welcome to the 7th ever episode of Simply J-Halliday. For those of you that do not know me, I am J-Halliday. For those of you that do know me, what is up, my beautiful people? It is almost a perfect week. I am brought here again by your boy Rio Production Studios, Pistol Pete at the helm, as always. And I say almost perfect week because I got a little bit of a vacation coming at the end of this week. Your boy has worked hard this month, and I'm getting ready to spend a little bit of time for myself. So I'm going away for a week with the boys, and we got July 4th. I've got this EP coming out on SoundCloud on July 4th weekend, and then on all platforms the weekend after that, so right at the end of our trip. But yeah, I say almost perfect week because well, let's just get the fuck into it. This week's Simply News has to be the one thing that's been on my mind this past week, and I can't get it off my mind because I just can't fathom. I can't. Philadelphia 76ers, ladies and gentlemen. They featured in every single episode of my podcast so far, and I've been thinking, honestly, it's just all been a waste of time, a complete waste of time, because we were the number one seed. We had it statistically set up as the best seed this year in the NBA playoffs was the number one seed in the Eastern Conference. We had no actual threats of teams to get through. Well, what's not been proven as a threat yet. I mean, we do have the Hawks now through to the next round and looking pretty good against the Bucks, but the Philadelphia 76ers lost in 7 games to the Atlanta Hawks, and they lost 3 games at home. And when I tell you that it's one of those rare moments in sports in my career that I just genuinely could not believe. I genuinely couldn't believe it. Like I literally was looking at the screen at the end of the game, and I was just like, what? Like, the Atlanta Hawks, Trae Young, somebody who cannot play a lick of defense. Oh my goodness gracious, it really happened. It was that. I remember Ronda Rousey when she got knocked out by Holly Holm. It was one of those moments where I was like, holy, like you genuinely takes your body like a little bit of time to digest it. And yeah, I mean, everybody's been pointing fingers. I live in this city, so talk radio, all you hear is this and that. But when you get down to it, obviously there's 3 main components that go into when you have a team like this and you have an opportunity like this and you blow it. Everyone wants to know in this city, it's the biggest scrutinized city, who's to blame. So I just want to go through some of the stats, and it's a bit painful for me, because obviously, like, I want this team to be successful, but you have to analyze why, when you have such a good hand, to play, you can't quite follow it through. Everyone's been talking about Ben Simmons, obviously, primarily. I would say number one person or thing to blame it would be Ben Simmons. A couple of stats for you about Ben Simmons, and this is if there's a reason I didn't come on and do this show last week or do a podcast episode last week, because I was just like, it would have been aggressive, vulgar. It would have been horrible. It would have been an absolutely horrible episode. I've had some time to digest, and while my thoughts are exactly the same, I do it with a little bit more compassion because I saw what the guy gave me in the regular season. But let me take you through a couple of stats. Did not attempt a field goal in the fourth quarter. Games 4, 5, 6, and 7. Only took 3 shots total in fourth quarters in the whole series. This is the guy who's your second scorer. All right. And we all know about the blown dunk when we were down by 2, 86-84 in the fourth quarter. We were down by 2, and he had Trae Young under the basket, and he had passed up on an easy dunk. We ended up getting 1 point out of it. Matisse Thybulle got fouled, only made 1 free throw. Even Joel Embiid said that was a turning point. So we all know about that. I'll just not even include that. All-time worst free throw percentage for anybody who shot over 70 attempts. Anybody. 34.2%. 34.2% from the line. What are you doing in practice? What are you doing in training? You can't shoot at all, or you won't shoot at all. So you know you're going to be driving to the basket. So you know you might get fouled. What are you doing at practice that you're going to shoot 34.2%? Shaquille O'Neal played in this league. Wilt Chamberlain. All-time worst free throw percentage. And what bothers me the most, and this is the last stat, regressed in every single category from what he built out in the regular season. Regressed. Every category. Points, rebounds, assists, steals, free throw percentage. He shot a career best 64%. Career best in the regular season. And then he shoots a all-time worst. All-time in the history of the league. All right, and this is your second scorer. I get that he is a phenomenal talent, one of the best defenders in the league. Statistically, the best assist maker on three-point shooters in the whole entire league. Statistically, he can create so much, but he does not do the one thing that you're supposed to do in basketball. He doesn't do. I mean, I joke with my friends about this, and it's not even a joke anymore at this point, but I could be on the street playing basketball, and a bum could walk by. A bum. And I wouldn't give a bum the ball in the first place. But let's say I did give the bum a basketball. What is the first thing that a bum is going to do when they have a hoop and a ball? What is the first thing, besides maybe dribble one time? Is they're going to shoot. They're going to shoot the ball. And we have a guy who's the second scorer on our team, and he does not shoot. Even a bum. All right? Tobias Harris, Game 5. 2 for 11, 4 points. And this guy didn't even attempt a free throw. Didn't attempt a free throw. If I went in the game, I bet you I could get to the free throw line one time. Probably would miss it, and then I'd get subbed out. Maybe hack somebody. Maybe get a tech. Get the boys going. Do something. Give me something. Because you're giving me 2 for 11. You're giving me 4 points. All right, the guy, I mean, I know you gave me 36 in the first playoff game. And I know you gave me a couple games straight of 20 points. But that's what Tobias is. I mean, I don't blame Tobias as much as Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers, Sixers blew leads of 18 and 25 points. Doc Rivers, the only coach in the history of basketball to concede leads of 3-1 in a series. And he's done it twice. He's done it twice. And he's done it way more times than any other coach in terms of blowing a series 2-1 down. He's done that multiple times. I mean, I already talked about Trae Young being a liability defensively, and you don't attack him. You don't attack him. You don't get him in foul trouble. I saw Tobias Harris have to leave the game because of foul trouble. I saw Joel Embiid have to leave the game because of foul trouble. I saw Ben Simmons. I mean, maybe we're better off without him in the game so they don't hack a Simmons, but either way, he leaves the game at some point because of foul trouble. It just blows my mind. It's mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling what we're not able to do with this team when we have it's on a pedestal. It's on a pedestal for us to get this. No LeBron. Paul George is the only guy in L.A. right now because Kawhi Leonard is out, and he's doing a good job. But come on, we could have gotten past Paul George and the Clippers without Kawhi. I mean, you got the Suns who look fantastic, but Chris Paul was out for the first couple games with the whole with the whole coronavirus health and safety. I mean, it's there for you this year to get something, and you really blow it against the Atlanta Hawks. So what's next? All right, I'm going to throw a couple names at you. Obviously, Tobias Harris, you can't move him. His contract is horrendous. So he's your third option. I mean, hate him or love him, he's your third option. He's going to give you somewhere between 15 and 20 points, and then every now and then he'll give you a 2 for 11 with 4 points, and he'll give you an atrocious performance. You overpaid him on the contract. You got to own up to it and keep him. Ben Simmons, you can move. I don't think Ben Simmons is ever going to recover in a city like Philadelphia. I don't think fans are ever going to forgive him for what we saw. So, couple names. Tier 1. These are guys that I would consider trading Ben Simmons and multiple first-round picks to try and get. And this isn't necessarily guys that I think we have a chance at, although I've eliminated the guys that I think we have no shot at. But these are guys that we could maybe have a chance at, or maybe just like out of nowhere that I would just want. But I've eliminated the obvious ones where we would have no shot. So let me just say, Bradley Beal, Damian Lillard, Steph Curry, James Harden. I would take any of those if we traded Simmons and multiple first-round picks. Tier 2 guys. These are guys that I would pretty much trade Simmons for. Maybe we would have to give up something a little bit, maybe some other pieces, but basically Simmons for these guys. Brandon Ingram, Zach LaVine, Paul George, Jimmy Butler, De'Aaron Fox, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Any of those guys I would take. And then tier 3 guys. These are guys that I would move for Simmons and I expect a little bit in return as well. But I would also take these guys as the feature package. This is where I'm at right now with Ben Simmons. The fact that he will not shoot the ball. CJ McCollum, Drew Holiday, D'Angelo Russell, Karis LeVert, Jeremy Grant. Those last 2 names. Karis LeVert, Jeremy Grant. We drafted Jeremy Grant. We drafted him in the second round, I think. I believe it is the second round. And Ben Simmons was first overall pick. I can't even with this guy. I can't. Let me know. Let me know if there's any of those guys that you guys would not take for this guy at this point. Let me know. At this point, I'm done with the Sixers. Let me move on with a little bit of hope. We got England versus Germany in the round of 16 again on Tuesday. So by the time we air this episode, it'll probably be right around kickoff or maybe right after game time. We've played some horrendous football so far and somehow managed to win boring games, but we have a stacked roster. Knowing my luck, I see us playing our best game of the tournament, but we're playing the Germans. So I see it being like a 1-1, 2-2 penalties, we lose. And everyone's like, well, we could have done this, we could have done this. It's like, no, I'd rather just see us go out and attack. If we get past the Germans. All right, so I've got the bracket here. If we get past the Germans. These are the other teams that we'd potentially have to play. Sweden, Ukraine, Wales, Denmark, Czech Republic, and then maybe Netherlands. Netherlands is the only team that's tough. Other side of the bracket, Croatia, Spain, France, Switzerland, Belgium, Portugal, Italy, Austria. All tough teams. I mean, besides Austria and Switzerland, all of those guys, tough teams, tougher than we are. So, I mean, if we beat the Germans, we can get to the finals. So I would love to see England get to the finals. I have Netherlands and France in the finals against each other, but I would love for us to get there. And if we beat the Germans, God, if we beat the Germans. Oh my God, if we beat the Germans. So yeah, basically screw the 76ers, screw them. And we're on to England now, and it's all hopes for the 3 Lions. That was this week's Simply News. So yeah, I gotta kind of calm myself down a little bit. I'm gonna go hit a Simply Freestyle. So yeah, this freestyle this week, I was gonna hit something else, but I wanted to change up the vibe. I wanted to do something a little bit shorter and more aggressive to vibe off the fact that the Sixers suck and are trash. And basically, I'm gonna go at this one. I might refer to my phone a little bit more with this one because these are like kind of newer bars, but I think you guys will fuck with this. The producer is HypeNoType. He's done a couple of my records before. Off the top of my head, I can't remember which ones, but I've worked with him before. He's really talented. And yeah, I've been working on this. So this is this week's Simply Freestyle. It's called a beat called Drama by HypeNoType. I've been a savage for years, it's only just now that I've really been feeling myself. Take me however you wanna, just know I'm the truth, the rest you've been telling yourself. Sick of them saying I'm over my head when they the ones needing the help. Now that I've been getting older, I'm looking up, don't got time if it's anything else. Cause they don't want drama, they don't want smoke, they don't want beef, they don't want problems. They want me down, but I'm on my feet, man. I done got options. They don't want me, they want what I have, man. They want my dollars. I'm coming with heat, cause I want it bad. They don't want drama. They don't want smoke. They don't want beef. They don't want problems. They want me down, but I'm on my feet, man. I done got options. They don't want me, they want what I have, man. They want my dollars. I'm coming with heat, cause I want it bad. They do not wish for success upon me and my people, so that means to me that they evil, they will be defeated. I'm pulling stunts like an evil, I'm making my mark like a beetle, a legend. That's what I'm going for, holding me back one, and it was nice knowing you're trying to come back when they see that I'm blowing up. Ain't looking down the whole time that I'm going up, I know I'm woo. Loving this music, they think I'm addicted. I'm gon' be a star, man, I know that I'm gifted. I put in the work, ain't my time to whose is it? I don't want the boring shit, best that white picket. Cashing my chips and I'm punching my ticket. Rock with day ones from the jump, they was with it. Say that I won't, but I already did it. I'm done with that talk, it's that time, so let's get it. Speak on the dead and you'll pay him a visit. Mean what I say and I said I mean business. Lord is my witness, I'm done with the games. They think it's insane, I break records like Guinness. Going for days, they amazed by the fitness. They calling me sick by the way that it's vicious. Ain't nothing like that, and that's superstitious. I'm coming fed and gotta hit this, cause I've been a savage for years. It's only just not enough, really been feeling myself. Take me however you want it, just know I'm the truth. Rest you've been telling yourself. Sick of them saying I'm over my head when they the ones needing the help. Now that I'm been getting older, I'm looking down, I ain't got time for anything else, cause they don't want problems. They don't want drama. Woo! I fucked up a little bit there at the end, but and the speaker was dying on me. It was like Bluetooth charging, and I was like, they don't want drama. I was like, they don't want problems. They don't want smoke. They don't want problems. That's the Sixers. They don't want problems. They don't want drama because they fucking suck. They're eliminated. God damn it! And my keys are gone. We're all over the place this week. But that was this week's Simply Freestyle. And that was HypeNoType drama. And yeah, so I'm excited for this week, apart from the fact that the Sixers lost. Hopefully England can get it done. I got my vacation. I'm very excited for that with the boys. And we got the CP, Hard Not to Like, coming out second week of July. So I'm going to leave you guys with a little bit of Simply music. This is an artist that I stumbled across at the end of last week. Real talented guy. His name is Kenji. He's done 3 albums in the past, like calendar year, and they're all fire, but this is the one that I like the most, the one that he dropped recently. It's called Fuck Your Feelings, but he has like the UCK asterisk if you're searching that, but it should pop up because he's kind of blowing up. But this is a song called Love You Most, and yeah, it's super talented guy. So thank you for tuning into the episode. This is J-Halliday, as always, and this is Kenji, Love You Most, with this week's Simply Music signing off.
Gotta watch my back, cause it's only me, yeah, it's only me for the most part. I'm only used to love. Goddamn, if I was to fall in love, then I fall real hard. Call to me and love me with your love, feeling lucky. Stay with me, don't leave me behind, nigga, just don't play me. I'm only used to love. Every time I fall in love again, I fall too hard. What's a good friend? I'm only used to love. Every time I fall in love again, I fall too hard. Goddamn, gotta watch my back, cause it's only me, yeah, it's only me for the most part. I'm only used to love. Goddamn, if I was to fall in love, then I fall real hard. Follow me to greatness, most of this unrelated. I just love your smile, can I fuck you in this Mercedes? Shawty, I do why you. She got a fat down my neck, look like a typhoon. She got on my dick since high school. That ain't nothing but that's easy, you can fly out soon. Guess I really win, guess I roll. I wanna win, yes I roll. Me and you stuck in a cycle, I'm tryna break out of. Hating the feeling I'm getting from loving you this long. I got the baddest bitch, I roll. Big Kenji flexing while the girls roll. I'm on